Beg your pardon, these are Gucci garments, Louis luggage, demeanor thuggish. Don't open up the door if the keys is bubbling. Got him wildin' out overseas in Dublin. Who next up? We run checks up. Been doing numbers like a bill collector. I need a massage, paper and a collage. Brand new toys and they need.
Hey, it's your girl B. I'm going to show you how I achieved this look today. Thanks for watching. First I'm going to go in with my Smashbox primer water. Okay, next up is the brows. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. Here, I'm just going to go through my brows. It's pretty basic. I'll make a tutorial on this if you guys are really interested, but I'm going to fast forward through my brows. Okay, and then to carve out my brows, I am going to use my MAC paint pot in Layin Low. I use this to carve out the brows and then also as an eyeshadow base. So you do want to make sure that you blend that out. Blend, blend, blend. You do not want halo brows. But blend it. Then I'm going to go in with my Mercier translucent setting powder just to set it so that it doesn't crease before I put my shadow on. Okay, now I'm going to go into my BH Cosmetics palette. I'm not too fancy about this palette, but I did want to do a green look, so I am using it for this green. Just going to take this lime green color and sweep it across my lid. And then you want to blend that out in circular motions. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this like tealish color. Then I'm just going to apply that more to the outer corner. And blend that into that lime green that I used earlier. Kind of gives me that lighter, it's kind of like a comparison to my shirt, my hunter green. And that's the color I was going for.
Beg your pardon, these are Gucci garments, Louis luggage, demeanor thuggish. Don't open up the door if the keys is bubbling. Got him wildin' out overseas in Dublin. Who next up? We run.
Okay, so here you see me going back into my MAC paint pot. I am going to carve out this crease. I do not take it all the way over just because this one I had more of a blended look in the outer corners. So I did kind of let it fade out towards the end. Able to understand what I'm saying once I'm finished, see? So I'm blending it out. I'm not necessarily ending the crease. I'm just letting it fade out into that other green color.
If it ain't Steve, you could keep that job. We don't clock in, we just put the product in boxes. Way too much hustle to knock this. Hold the awards, no applause. When the time down to need mink on the show. This ain't no game, baby, this ain't no joke. But you should guess the way, baby, I sell boats. Saint Laurent low, she's trying to get chose. I might let you see the condo, but don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat. A dude with an attitude, call me be MC Ren. None of you are Ralph level, I'm equestrian. On Monday, she gon' make me her MCM. She love my skin, the color of my MCM. My taste expensive, Tommy all vintage. Whole click in the game, and you just want vintage. You need a better team.
Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'll go into my Juvia's Place Saharan palette. I'm going to start off with the black. Now the black makes it easier for the shimmery colors to stick. The shimmery colors in this palette, there are some darker ones, like this green one I'm going to use. So the black does make that appear more opaque. So I'm going to lay that down first. And you see I'm not doing like a very harsh black. I'm just using that again as a base to that green that I'm going to use next. Okay, so then you'll see me go in with this color. I will list the colors down below. I don't have them handy, but I did go in with this green shimmer color, and I laid that just on top of that black that I laid earlier. I do carry that over my crease just because I want it to blend out, and you'll see me doing that here. Okay, and that is the eyeshadow. So I did the other one off camera, and right now I'm just cleaning it up so I can put my foundation down. I am going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal orange color corrector first. I suffered from acne, so I do have a lot of scarring, and this helps me even out my skin tone a bit. And you'll see me just blend, 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 blend. So I am using a Revlon Colorstay foundation in the color Caramel 400. I've had this for a while, but for some reason I never used to use it, but I love it now. Then I take my Real Techniques beauty sponge and my primer water. I do make sure that it's damp, and blend it. Just gonna continue to blend that out all over. I think you guys kind of understand how to apply the foundation. If not, I will be doing a basic makeup tutorial soon, just an everyday look, and it'll teach you most of these techniques. But I'm just gonna continue to blend, 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 blend.
Charlie Sheen like Abdul-Jabbar, take all of y'all Kareem, brush dirt off shoulders, whose flows the coldest, whose flows the hardest, Juice got rigor mortis, anybody flow this, Boston got promoted, I like money stacked, never folded, don't rock the boat, homie, that ain't what you want to do, don't rock the boat, that ain't what you want to do, don't rock the boat, that ain't what you want to do, don't rock the boat.
Okay, so I know I kind of sped through that, but again, this makeup look is about the eye. So I'm going to go in with my Colourpop concealer in the color 45. I do put that down first. These are so inexpensive. They're only $6, and they work so good. I will use this over my LA Girl Pro Concealers any day. They just blend out better. They're not as thick. Don't mind me, but I do go in with a lighter shade in 30. And I just put that over top. Just gives me a better highlight when I'm going for like a full glam kind of look, and I want an extreme highlight. It gives me that, as you can see. But I'm going to go ahead and blend that out.
Interesting how I get this cream. I sacrificed everything just to live this dream. Nudie jeans.
Okay, so once that's blended out, I do set it immediately just because I get a lot of under eye creasing. I set it immediately with my translucent powder, but I don't let this bake. I have dry skin, so I do not want it to bake on my skin. I immediately wipe that off and then go in with my contour from my NYX contour palette. And then you want to bring that contour again over your forehead, and then it helps if you connect it down to your jawline. I think it looks a little more cohesive and your face doesn't look so patchy. Don't want that highlight in the middle of the two contours, doesn't make much sense. Now I'm just going to contour my nose. My nose shape is not too, I'm not too much against it, but the contour does bring everything together, so I love contouring my nose. Then I'm using these wispies. Now these are a bit of different than the normal wispy lashes I use, but I loved the look they gave. You do want to make sure you curl your eyelashes first. No sense in doing it after. I mean, sometimes it is if you want them to connect, but you gotta be really careful. Then I'm just gonna apply these lashes. And then I do bring in that shimmery green color under my eye. And you just want to blend that out. Next, I'm going to be doing my lip. I did go in with this darker, more like a wine lip liner, just because I have darker lips. But I am just going in with this first. And then I'm going to go in with my NYX lip lingerie in the, I think it's 14. That's the color number. And then my liner. I usually suck at a wing, and the first time going in I did really good, so I was really proud of myself. Now this one gave me a bit of trouble, but I felt like the wing brought this look together completely. And now to my favorite part. I'm using my Becca highlighter in Prosecco Pop. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm using this highlighter, and I use my e.l.f. highlighter brush. This is my favorite highlighter brush in the world. I would never ever replace it. Then I'm gonna go in with my nose highlight. Ooh, look at that girl, you shining. Bring that under the highest point of my brow bone. I do it at the top of the brow bone as well, just to give a little more definition to my eyebrow. Yeah. So, highlight, in my Cupid's bow as well, just to bring out my lip a bit. And then I go in with a little more, because you can never have enough highlighter. And yeah, this is my completed look.
With an attitude, call me MC Ren. None of you are Ralph level, I'm equestrian. On Monday, she gon' make me her MCM. She love my skin, the color of my MCM. My taste expensive, Tommy all vintage. Whole click in the game, and you just want benches. You need a better team, cha-ching, give me a ring. It felt like the Medellin when AGO on the scene. Pin game supreme and sick Charlie Sheen. Like Abdul-Jabbar, take all of y'all Kareem. Brush dirt off shoulders, whose flows the coldest, whose flows the hardest. Juice got rigor mortis. Anybody flow this, Boston got promoted. I like money stacked, never folded. Don't rock the boat.